What's up, guys? This is Novocaine. This is a really interesting commentary to me. I'm kind of laughing right now because I kind of went back and found out how much of a nerd I really was before I started playing online and etc. etc. Anyway, if you're reading the title right now, you're gonna know this video is about how I got into competitive gaming. Right now, we'll give you a little bit about myself. If you guys don't know me yet, my name's Novocaine. That's all you're gonna get from me. 20 years old. I'm from Houston, Texas. I've never been outside the state of Texas. And so if I ever travel for any type of event, that'll be pretty huge for me. I'm married at the age of 20. Yes, I'm married at the age of 20. I'm happily married. And that's all you're getting from me right now. So let's go back into how I got started and all this nonsense. I go pretty much way back. I was one of those people that I probably had all the video games growing up simply because I lived in a really bad neighborhood and my mom tried to shelter me a lot. So if it came down to me wanting a video game, anything that would keep me from being outside doing thug shit, she was all for it. I had PSPs, GameCube, anything I pretty much wanted. And I was one of those guys where I just played with my brothers all day. I have 5 brothers, so I was pretty fortunate to have 5 brothers and no fucking sisters. Alright, anyway. But I have 5 brothers, so we all pretty much play single player games. We kind of race to see who can beat the best campaign, or who, we played sports games versus each other like Madden and NBA Live at the time before 2K got really popular. And we played NFL Street, all those games. You get the point by now. So I didn't really care much about online. I didn't even know it existed at the time. To me, it was like, what the fuck? You can really play against people across the world. And when I first started doing it, it was pretty amazing. But before I even get there, so my mom, she kind of started doing a little bit better. We moved out of this bad neighborhood, so I can go outside, do things what I wanted, attend more school events, because when it's dark outside. I don't know if many of you come from a bad neighborhood, but when it's dark outside, when the street lights come on, you gotta get your ass in the house. So now that I live in a better neighborhood, we can actually do those things. I can actually go outside, play with friends until it got a little bit late, or until it was my bedtime, etc., etc. Things were good, things were cool. And so around this time, I was probably in like the 6th or 7th grade, and around this time, you can start playing sports for your school. I was about to start playing football, and my mother was psyched. I mean, she was excited. My whole family was happy. At this time, I was a pretty big kid, so they thought I was gonna make it to the NFL. I thought I was gonna make it to the NFL too, but when you get older, shit changes. So I'm psyched as hell. It's my 7th grade year. I can start playing football. My mother's excited. Everyone's happy. And I'm about to give you a super nerd fact. I swear to you, I didn't Google this. I didn't do anything. I did not look this up. You gotta take my word for it. I'm gonna say this date right here, and you gotta believe me. September 25th, 2007. That's the exact day that Halo 3 came out, and it was on a Tuesday. Don't fucking judge me. Don't judge me at all. The day it came out, and it was on a Tuesday. My football game was on a Wednesday. So usually, we were doing better, like I said. So we were out and about as a family. We got out. We were doing more things. We were out to eat on this Tuesday. And my mom's talking to me. She's like, hey, if you do good in this football game tomorrow, I'll buy you a video game. So I hear that shit. I'm turned. I'm about to go in. I'm about to catch about 3 touchdowns. You know what I mean? I'm about to throw a touchdown. I'm about to do whatever I can do to get my hands on a new video game. I'm really lying because I played D-line. I didn't touch the ball at all. If I touched the ball, I had to go get that shit. So I wasn't catching shit. I wasn't doing anything. But I was a defensive lineman, so I thought to myself, maybe if I can get back, I can get a couple tackles, I can do my thing, my mom can notice me, I'm going to get this new video game. I was hype as fuck. So, it's like I said, September 25th is the day the game came out. It's the 26th, this on a Wednesday, 7th grade B team football. We out here, we professional. And I get 2 sacks that game, man. I wind up coming up with 2 sacks. My mom looks at me like she's cheering me in the crowd, and I know. I'm like, man, I'm about to get this video game. Let's go. I mean, I'm not worried about the offensive strategy. Are we going to win? We lost the fucking game. We got blew out. But I got my 2 sacks. So I knew I was about to get a new video game. So later after that game or whatever, we leave the game. We go straight to get some food, and we go to GameStop. We go to GameStop. I'm in line or whatever. I'm talking to my brothers. They're like, yo, get the new Madden, get this, get that. Because like I said, we played against each other. So like, get this, man, get that, get this, get that. And we played NBA Live 06. And coming from the regular Xbox to the Xbox 360, we saw that change. Like many of you know now, you probably weren't playing during that era. Some of you were probably too young, but when it's like now, NBA 2K15 on current gen is so much different than it is on Xbox One or PS4. So that's what we wanted. We were like, yo, let's get the new NBA Live, let's get the new Madden. So I knew for a fact that's the game I was about to get. So I'm standing in line, there's a lady behind me, and she's going nuts. This is before you could pre-order. She's like, they better have a copy of Halo 3. It's a white lady, and she's just fiended out, crying for Halo 3. And me, I'm about 12 years old. I'm petty. I hear her talking about this game. I want this game. She doesn't know I want this game, but I'm sitting here like I want this game. I don't know shit about Halo. I don't know what it is, but she's fiending for Halo. So I tell my mom, I'm like, I'm about to get Halo. And she's like, Halo? You not gonna get mad? You know, because by now my mom knew every game I wanted. Every year was the same 2 games. But she's like, you're not gonna get the sports game? My brothers are pissed. They're like, well, don't get this bullshit. What is this bullshit? And so they wanted the game so bad. So I got Halo 3. It turned out to be probably one of the best decisions I could ever make, man. I played that game. I played that game all the way until Gears of War 2 game came out, and even during Gears of War 2, I got off of Gears of War 2 and got back on Halo 3. So I played Halo 3. I met a lot of professionals. I went to a couple of locals. You know, that's where I really got introduced into playing competitive because of the ranking system and just a different playlist. I met so many connections. I mean, this is before party chat and all that other nonsense that just keeps you away from the community. And I really got sucked into playing shooters, period. And I've never been back since. So I really enjoyed playing that game, man. I really enjoyed the game. I thought the story was pretty funny. I just kind of wanted to share it with you guys. And I'm actually going to have a link in the description from Hero Mindset. I think that's his YouTube channel. I'm going to have a link in the description. He's going to tell you about how he first got started in competitive gaming. And I really appreciate you guys for watching this, and peace.